Okay, so what you want to start off doing is you're going to want to make 2 circles, sorry, and I have one of these. It's like a little protractor type of thing, it's just a circle, so I want my owl to be kind of fat, so I'm just going to take this and trace it, nice big circle. If you don't have that, you can use a cup or a pot or something. You might have to get a little creative. And I don't have anything smaller than that, so I'm just gonna have to kind of freehand the circle to make it smaller. So it's gonna kind of look like I have a snowman a little bit. So to get this circle nice, you might have to do a couple lines and erase a little bit. And then I'm going to keep this here. I'm going to measure from here, well, probably from here to get a line in the center so it's centered symmetrically. So we already know that it's 8.5, so we'd have to do 4.5. So find your 4.5. This might be different depending on where I actually drew my circles. You're going to connect those two to get your symmetrical point. That should be halfway, and you see how this one's smaller. You kind of want it bigger so we could make it more round a little bit, so it kind of matches. And erase, and that kind of looks good to me. I see that this side's still bigger, but that's all right. So next you want to do your circles for the eyes. So I'm going to use one of these. It has a whole bunch of circles on it. It's called the Circle Master. And I want my owl's eyes to be relatively big. So I'm going to do the biggest circle there is. I'm going to place it, draw it. Again, you can just grab like a cup or something, possibly, or freehand the circle to the best of your ability. And it kind of looks off. Let's see if I can get this one up. And what I'm doing here is I'm just making it so these are even, so I don't have a lower eye than the other. So I'm just going to take this back here, move it up a little bit, and just retrace it. And that would all get erased. So you're going to erase these lines, the bottom line, this line. You don't want to erase these lines, and this line, horizontal line right here. From there, what you're going to want to do is you can draw more circles, 2 extra circles. That's going to be where his pupil is. So we'll do this, and it's going to be in the center of the other circles. You can pick any size circle you want to do. And within that circle, I'm going to make 2 little hearts. Make them as big or small as you want. I'm just going to do big ones. On my other one, I have smaller ones. So you're going to go halfway in between. Then you're going to erase this part. And then what you're going to do is you're going to draw lines. Actually, before you draw the lines, you're going to draw an inside line. So something that's thinner, and it's going to be even all the way around in this circle. So I'm going to take this again, circle. That gives me this outer line right here. Do that with this one. Let's see if it's even. Somewhat. All right. And then what you'll do is you'll just go through and erase some of the marks. And you can do that after or before, just because sometimes it can kind of get a little confusing where you're supposed to be drawing at. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little swoop action, and I'm just going to do it right here on each side. So maybe I'll take my ruler and just kind of guesstimate where I want it to go to. And let's see, I'm just gonna go down here actually. We'll just do this way. I'm gonna do it on this side. And now you're going to want to make like a little triangle with that. Connect it at the top. I don't want to erase these inside lines. Next, you're going to make another one above here. That one wants to be like this a little bit though, so you're going to make a curve going this way. Out a little bit actually, like the other one. And then you're going to do a little triangle and connect it back down to here. Not all the way. I'll kind of fade into there. You might have to do these lines a couple times to get them how you want them to be. I don't really like that. And they don't really look the same, but that's okay. So next, we're just gonna do some hoops in here, some little U's. Now you can really do anything you want, but that's just what I'm gonna do. So start from the smallest point to the biggest point. And then eventually this is all going to be colored in any color, like black or something. So it will look something, let me show you, along the lines of this right here. And since I didn't add on those other things to mine yet, I'm just gonna go ahead and trace that part. This is the other owl that I started earlier today. You color this any color you want. I'm just gonna do black for now. And kind of do it fast. And then right here, I actually have this little loop thing that I made earlier. So you will outline, and that kind of looks bad, but that's all right for now. Make a diamond looking thing. And then, since I didn't make a circle on this one, I'm gonna have to do it on this one. I didn't do it earlier. So, I'm just going to trace with my black mark pen. And I think it was this circle that I used earlier. There we go. And then I'll do my heart. And then you'll do your lines. Now me, I like to sometimes get creative. Put some dots in there. Only go down to the first line right here, because this is going to be, that's your line on the other one. And it doesn't matter how many lines you make. Here we go. And then you will do your nose. So I'll put down my pen, erase these lines. And here's my pencil. So in between here, you're going to do a triangle. Now you can use your ruler, or you can, I'm just gonna kind of free style. You're gonna go down a little bit. Do some little sloops for his nostrils. You can add on like a little thing up here. Kind of looks like a chicken or a rooster. And then you can add some little designs, kind of like you would a sugar skull. And then from there, so we've got this line in the center, so everything's going to be symmetrical, I should say. And you got it up here too, so anything you do on this side, you're going to do on this side to repeat it. So that's why I have this over here, it will be on this side also. So what I'm going to start with next is maybe this part. I'll do some sunflower looking things. And it's kind of just like you're making fat leaves. And they're gonna get smaller as you go up. You could change it to small, small, smaller, 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 smaller.
When you're done, could I make a video how to make a vase?
Sure. And then, so these are different. You make a line with a dot. And then, well, actually, you can either do that, or you can say you wanted to make it a little different, and you wanted to do an extra line with a hoop, or something. Or maybe you wanted to do every other one like that. or make them all different. It's totally up to you. It's what you want to do. And I'll just do mine as a little pattern because I like patterns. There we go. And then I'm going to work down on this side. So from here, I'm gonna do like a little raindrop looking thing, do a bigger one, maybe give it some curves. And do another one, maybe I'll curve it like that. And I do want to do the wings also, so I'm gonna start from this point. I'm just gonna kind of make like a weird C. A weird C, yeah. And then on this part, I'm gonna make it look like a little S, a little bit, like a long S actually is what it would be like. And then from here, you make a little line outward, right here. You can't see that, little line out here. Take from here, make it a little bit thicker. You can see that. Let me move it up. Here's gonna connect. Make another one. Connect. Two. And then a third one. It's gonna be like this. And so here we're going to do a whole bunch of just this. These are gonna be the feathers. So what I want to do is I want to make his feathers pop out a little bit, so I'm going to curve those. And as you go down, his feathers get bigger and bigger, so you're going to be bigger and bigger. Except for these somewhat of the inside ones. And down here, you don't really have to worry about that. Just do like a little loop, loop, loop. Maybe you want to add like a little notch, give it some definition. Oops. There we go. And then we'll make this have some little design. Maybe we'll do some of these. Curve it a little bit. So I'll erase in there. So it connects. Kind of want to do another one. And then this one, it's going to be kind of like, I'll do this. I'm going to make extra lines. And don't connect it to the other half circles, you just do right before you get to that. And I'll do a line. Line, line, line. You can curve them in between those dotted lines. And then get down to this point. You're gonna do one of those. And then about right here to about right here, we're gonna do the feet. So you do about a little half circle. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna do C, a short C. I wanna make him look like he's sitting on a branch. So curve that. Mm-hmm.
I always cut the face. I'm gonna teach people how to color the faces in.
Okay. Give it some little nails. Like that. Kind of looks like he's got nails. Just connect that part. And then we'll do like a V. We'll do like a V like this. And it's going to be happening on this side too. So we'll do two of those, two of these, and make that one curved. Maybe we'll just put some down here because it's nice. And then I'm going to add a line. And then in here, this is going to be the space where it's just fun. I'm going to do it like a little heart. It's going to be where his other wing is. So, I gotta, let's see. Four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's okay if they don't match. I'm just doing this for. Let's see, this goes. Making a weird S. So I can see where my stuff is going. Where my heart shape is gonna go. Okay. From here, I'm going to do I'm just gonna do some flowers. And then maybe a big flower. Circle's not perfect. Some squigglies. Like this. You can see that. And then I'm just going to trace this all in black so you can see it. Might add some designs, maybe some little loops up here. And all of that. Maybe an extra circle. Circle down here. Some up here. So let me get to tracing. All right.
working that much right now.
All right. Now I'm not gonna do all of this. It will be very long and I won't be able to send it. So you just trace over your lines from earlier, and you need like a, what I have is a Sharpie pen. It's got a fine tip, very, very fine. And just take so these are all the feathers, so we're going to chase the feathers. Hey, where are you cutting Gray's balloon? No. Yeah, tell him sorry. If you're bored, why don't you go play with Legos?
I do a video, remember?
Yeah, I'll be done in a little bit, okay? I promised I would do this, so let me do it. Alright. Hey, stop.
I'm sorry.
Throw it away. Please. Thank you. Lines dotted. Lines dotted. Can you shut the door, please? Thank you. Thanks. Alright, so back up here. This is just outlining everything. But I recommend you probably, if you're going to use markers, maybe you want to color it in first before you do black, because when you tend to color and you outline first with black, it smudges some of the ink and it can muddy up your colors. So maybe black should be done after, but I am actually not going to be coloring this. I'll leave that up to you. We got the lines down here. Again, anything you're doing on the right side, you're going to do on the left side. As best as possible. And this is a mandala owl. And the feet, I'll show you this real quick when you get to this part. Make the feet Make him some nails. I'm gonna curve that one. You can curve these too if you want. And then add an extra. Maybe color this one in, put this one in. And then up here, maybe we'll make it match. Everything else. And up here, I totally forgot about all this, so let me get back to my pencil really quick. And you're going to do another notch, about right here, up. Come back down to about right here on the nose. And then you're gonna do another one right here. And that's gonna come right here. So this one's gonna be lines. The other one is just gonna be blank. Shows how patterns can work together. Let me just do that real quick so you can see. And then you can do curved here, maybe do one right here, and then maybe a little one right here. And then in the center you can do a big one. It's like a very intricate owl. Do some dots. And as I go down, they get a little bit smaller. See? And so there we have it. Just color this one in maybe. Leave that one blank, or you can color it in, might look better colored in. Oh. There we go. So after all is said and done, it should look pretty neat. We'll just copy over everything from this side to that side. And if it gets really hard, what you can do is you can hold this up to the window. Let me turn my phone a second. Oh, whoops. There we go. You can hold this up to the window and you can copy this on a sheet of paper backwards, so it would be like this. So then you can actually, or you can hold this up to the window backwards and trace it, and then come back to this sheet that you have, hold the other sheet that you traced behind here, and everything should be symmetrical, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed.
It's too long.